Hey Sagittarius, what is going on? Welcome to your monthly video for March of 2019. My name is Jai Gobind and this is your channel for grace. Please subscribe if you have not yet and give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. I have about 5 different tarot and oracle cards here that we'll be using for your reading for the month. Please check out the Earth School for Lightworkers, which is beginning on March 30th. It'll be an 8-week online program. All the information is below in the description of the video and all the links as well. And if you want a personal reading with me, Sagittarius, you can book one at my website, eaglestaryoga.com, and then click on book a reading. So let's see what your spirit guides, angels, and teachers want to say to you today. I want to thank our spirit guides, angels, and teachers for being here with us and for helping us to give you clearing my energy and opening me up so that I can really channel that grace towards you, that wisdom, that intuition, and those messages that will help you navigate through the waters of March of 2019. All right, what is your intuition card, Sagittarius? Whoa. First card you pull out is the Strength card. What's going to be your challenge? Mother of Swords. Interesting. I want to know what is the overall theme for you. This card seems to be wanting to come out. The 8 of Pentacles. Ooh. And also, what is the wisdom from your ancestors that is coming through? Okie dokie. The 7 of Wands. So let's talk about the Strength card first. The Strength card is your intuition, and your intuition card is basically like, what is the flavor that March is going to take for you, Sagittarius? And your energy is of wanting to be free, or there's a lot of freedom, right, to your energy, to your sign of Sagittarius. And the Strength card helps to bring you affirmation that life is always moving, and also what happens is that you know, this is an affirmation of you have the strength that you need to get through anything that comes up. But that's interesting also, like, and I want to find out exactly why you have to have strength to get through this month, right? Like, what is this card? This card is also about healing and activating the warrior within. And so you have to have the strength that is helping you to move through life. So let's find out what the other cards have to say that will paint a more clear image for us as we move through your reading. The second card that you got, this is in the challenge position. It is the Mother of Swords, which she is sharp and she is receptive. So the Mother of Swords is like kind of an intense energy. It's kind of like the Queen of Swords, right? And this character, or this Mother of Swords, puts sharp perceptions to use as a therapist, a doctor, or a teacher. She's extremely experienced and knowledgeable in her field. Some think of her as all-seeing. This card can sometimes represent a woman going through a difficult time. She may be recently widowed or divorced, and usually without children. During this time, there's potential for her criticism to soar. And so having this very sort of, I want to say, a little bit of a rigid energy in the way of thinking about things, which this card kind of represents, can create a little bit of friction between you and other people. Yes, it's also important sometimes to look at the world in a sense of very logical, sort of more masculine energy, and at the same time that can get a little bit too much of that, too much logic, you know, not enough emotion, right? So too much mind, not enough heart. The challenge will be for you to move from that energy of wanting everything to make sense towards moving to the energy of, yeah, but does it make sense for your heart? And does it make sense for your intuition? Making sense of your heart center, your intuition doesn't actually really make sense, because those two centers are not logical. They're more intuitive. And so you don't actually have to make sense of your heart and your intuition, but what you do have to do is start to flow towards that energy more during this month of March, because it will actually help you to figure out answers to questions, to navigate through the energy, to and you got to remember, you have the strength that you need to move through whatever this month. I want to see what this next card is all about. It is the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. Interesting, because the Mother of Swords was a card. It's like she's got these skills and she can use them. Just don't let those skills get in the way of your heart. This 8 of Pentacles is about craftsmanship and skills. That's why you see the spider here, because the spider weaves this like beautiful web, and it's like very skillful at doing it. This web is meant to like catch its prey, its food, right? So it can eat, and it's also like a home for the spider, and it symbolizes the weaving of all of the things connected together in the universe. The spider is a true master of her craft. She weaves against all odds with skill, intricacy, and confidence. The 8 of Pentacles requires a similar approach. Hone your skills. So that's interesting, Sagittarius, because you like to you like to try a bunch of different new things, and your curiosity takes you to different places in the world, and sometimes you can't go one route. But this is saying like March for you is going to be a month to maybe pick something that's exciting for you and stick with that, at least for this month, and see how you can harness those skills. You are close to finding mastery at your craft, so strive for it. Pay attention to all the details. In some cases, this card means you need to find a new hobby or something you truly enjoy. Start a project and become good at it. So spend some time doing something that actually feels really good for you. Connected to, the energy of like your inner strength. Your inner warrior will tell you what that is. So that's why we pulled this card as our intuition. Your inner warrior, like the warrior within, is going to tell you which direction to go. That's what you have to pay attention to. Those are where the clues are to where to take you. And then you have to find something that you feel good about if you're not feeling good about your life. And if you are, you should find something that you can focus on for this month. Like bring all your focus to one central location and see how that, affects you. And this is all about like trying it out, like seeing what happens, not getting stuck, right? That's really important for us to know. This card of the 7 of Wands speaks of courage and inner strength, and that's the same thing as the lion, the warrior within. A single wand stands up tall, ablaze with light. The others fall away in shadow. This shows you that you are the light. You are this beautiful, you're standing in your strength. That's what this means. You'll not find any strength or support from others. That's what this card means. It is time to truly be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. You may feel overwhelmed with caution and fear, but your internal fire will guide the way. So Sagittarius, you are this light. And what that tells you is that these two cards are exactly the same. Your courage and your strength are a huge part of this month. It's about figuring out where you stand in relation to life, the universe, and knowing that and that it's about your journey. Other people are not going to help you figure things out this month. This is about your specific journey and connecting to the warrior within, your inner strength. And then using that energy, that intuition to help you figure out what is it that you're good at. What are you good at? What is a skill that you can harness this month, that you can focus on, focus your energy, so you don't kind of get lost in the ethers or lost in doing a million things that you want to try, but maybe it's good to stop and find one thing and try it for a little while and then kind of move on to the next thing. So it's about finding that thing that you're good at and then practicing it and becoming really good at it. That's a beautiful message so far for you, Sagittarius. I want to pull a card from the Black Moon Astrology, and it just flew out. So the wisdom from this card deck is the Mercury retrograde card. Whoa, I don't know if you know, but we are actually moving. Mercury is going retrograde in the sign of Pisces during this month of March. Actually, exactly next week, sometime during the middle of the week, Mercury is going retrograde in Pisces. And whenever, let me show you the card. Whenever Mercury goes retrograde, we like to think of it as this negative experience, right? We like to think of it as it slows things down, communication stops, things get a little bit weird. It feels like it gets in the way of us moving forward. But look at the card. It says reinvention. So in essence, Mercury retrograde is an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself. And that's why you're being asked to find something that you're good at and figure out, because the Mercury retrograde asks us to slow down our energy, slow down the mental patterns so everything starts not working, right? The phone, the email, like technology kind of goes a little bit haywire. But the reason that that's happening is because it's causing us to go within. And for you, it's to recognize that the strength lies within you, right? And you are this like standing bright light. And you have to remember your inner strength, because that's what's going to guide you. And so Mercury retrograde is giving you an opportunity to slow down and reinvent yourself. I want to pull a card next from the Work Your Light Oracle cards, because these is like your soul speaking to you directly, Sagittarius. So I want to know, what does your soul want to say to you right now about this reading? What is it that you're having to reinvent? Okay, you got this card of play. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be serious. How interesting. Let's actually read what this card is all about. Play. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be serious. Stop taking life so seriously. Your spirit, so this Mother of Swords is about taking life a little bit too seriously. It's like just being too much in your mind, right? The more you play, the more inspiration will follow. Take some time to do something without being attached to the outcome. You're being called to rest, right? Mercury retrograde, and play. And learn to have more fun. Do something that makes you laugh. The best medicine around. Call up a friend that you can be silly with. Take your inner child on a date. The more you switch off your mind, so move away from the Mother of Swords, the more room your spirit has to whisper and guide you towards what is your skill set, what are you good at, what is your inner strength. When we do things without being attached to the outcome, ideas, clarity, guidance, and solutions have the space to drop in. The left and right hemispheres of the brain can begin talking to each other. Make play a compulsory part of your day and your month. Schedule it. Spend more time doing things just because you love to do them, just because they bring you joy and light you up. If you follow what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. For when you are lit up, For when you are lit up, this is you, you're the light. The world for when you are lit up, you are in your spirit. And when you're in your spirit, you flow with life. What a beautiful reading. You flow with life. So how do you play? What do you do to have fun? What lights you up? If you have been working hard lately, it's time to celebrate. So that's why this is the play card, right? How far you have come, all that you've achieved. Don't rush on to the next thing. Take a moment to throw a party, go on a vacation, or have some fun. And so this is a beautiful card that comes in this energy of like, hey, what are you good at? Like, what can you activate within you? How can you see yourself as this inner light that has something very beautiful to teach the world? Is to Mercury retrograde, like take this opportunity to slow down and let yourself play. And in this way, you will connect to your inner self, your inner light, and you will actually be able to project out like your truth, your essence, that thing that you're really good at, your skill set will just naturally flow. And you will be a guiding light without even trying. That is so beautiful, Sagittarius. Let's see what animal is going to be guiding you during this month. Okay, we got the crocodile. I think the crocodile is about slowing down too. The crocodile is about resting, submerging, collecting your energy, and cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, for action or discussion. So again, another card that says play more, work less, because in that play, you will find your inner strength. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, right? The Mercury retrograde card. Gathering your awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. Whoa. I want to know what Sophia Gaia, which is another name for Mother Earth, our planet, wants to tell you. She wants you to activate the energy of love and compassion for yourself. Oh my God, everyone's been getting this card. She wants you to know that something is emerging within you that is really, really beautiful, and a beautiful transformation of your spirit. It's like a reinvention of yourself. And she also wants you to know that this is going to be a journey of completion, because you will feel, as you move out of March, this huge shift that has revealed to you that your inner power, like who you are deep within, and that will bring out this energy of like, this is who I am and I feel good about this, and now I'm in the world in a completely different energy. What a beautiful reading for you guys, Sagittarius. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can book one on my website, eaglestaryoga.com, and click on book a reading. Check out the information for the Earth School for Lightworkers, which is in the description of this video. It starts March 30th, and we have it's going to be an 8-week-long program. It's going to be really amazing. We're going to have guest speakers, a weekly lecture, and we'll talk about all of this. Basically, your reading is like, how do you step into your light? How do you awaken your Lightworker mission? And that's so beautiful. And we all have it. It's just a matter of figuring it out and listening to spirit and listening to our intuition. So I hope that you do that this month, Sagittarius, so that you can awaken within you and you can figure out this one thing. It's like who you truly are inside will come out of the cave. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up if you really liked the content. And I will see you guys very soon. Also, for this next video, we'll see you in a month. Sat Nam.